I'm Josh, and welcome back to more Alan Wake 2. And yeah, it has honestly been a very tiring 24 hours. So, late last night, after I had finished the No Commentary Stardew Valley stream for the evening, I decided, hey, let's check out how my blog's doing. And I noticed a large spike in views, which was all kind of, what? So, I go check out and I see, now listen, if my blog suddenly gets super popular, okay, good for me, but I was like, this is unusual. I haven't really released any posts or anything, haven't really started, oh, hang on a second. Yeah! Oh, look at that da-na-na-na-na-na, Pepper! Yeah! Pepper! And I hadn't started, advertising anywhere different. So just like, okay, let's check. And like my hubby had said, after I finished this whole ordeal up to a certain point, because I didn't fully resolve the issue until after, I woke up for the day. But he's like, yeah, maybe you're just getting, famous. And it's like, it's like 13,000 views from a country that doesn't have English as its native language is probably not. There's not like 13,000 people who live in Hong Kong that are like, oh, this vlog is awesome. But yeah, I shut my blog down for a few hours. Then over the course of today, I worked on things to help cut down on spam. I got rid of some blog posts that, like from giveaways from years and years ago, that had no point. And also posts that had that videos weren't really working anymore because whatever hosting site I used had shut down. And I've done a few other things I won't say here, just in case the a-holes are listening, but I have done a few things to help the view count not rush that high. And I must have found a good balance point, because there's still views coming in, but they aren't the tens of thousands of views from early this morning. Again, if my blog suddenly becomes super famous, yay! But yeah, no, I think that's, and I would have honestly blocked the country just because that was where the thousands of views were coming from. But it doesn't seem like I'm able to, so yeah. So I couldn't do that. Anyways, that's what's up with me, so yay! Let's start kicking butt and taking names. And I had a early dinner, so it's going to be late streaming start, so.
Ah, you fucking bastard! Jules Marmont killed my team. He was taken by the Shadow. I should get that gun while I'm up here.
Oh yeah, I could have just walked here and done a save. Let's do a hard save this time, yeah. Oh yeah, the gun. Where was the gun?
I mean, that name is It's not very scientific. I mean, who came up with that?
Is that a good thing?
T'as d'assistant? Moi? I run the lake house. This is my facility. Mine! You cannot just walk in here for 1 week, make some speeches, and then fly back to New York. Espèce de crétin, prétentieux. The jackass thinks he's a fucking rock star. And he made fun of the name. Oh, the Shadow. The Shadow is good. It's evocative.
Oh my shit.
He is just a jealous, spoiled little child. And I will make it so everyone can see this. I will make it so no one even remembers his name. Tous ces imbéciles là, hein? They all think I am a pencil pusher. They think I do not have the mind for such work. Eh bien, ils verront. Ils verront! I will take what they think is possible. But I will break it.
He needs help. Mom doesn't seem really keen at wanting to stay at your parents' place. Okay. Okay. You can talk to her. Okay, you can, you can talk with her. I know, I've been talking to her, trying to convince her it's okay. I've been talking to her, telling her, you know, it's okay, you know. That we haven't finalized plans or anything.
Just text her later and say that she can stay with us or a hotel.
Okay, I'll just do that now, Brian.
Just hoping that our house is in one piece by then. I mean, we can, it's not that bad in here. We can move the table and stuff, but. Everything should be fine by Thanksgiving. I'm going to pretty much demand to have shit worked out.
Oh fuck! Fuck, fuck, fuck. Okay, is there anything? Okay, press. Oh fuck, that sucks.
How do I get in the room with that gun?
Can I shut the door? Of course I can't shut the fucking door.
Can't open it from the side.
my god. Ugh. We're trying to work out Thanksgiving plans. My mom is going, since mom has no Thanksgiving plans, we decided, you know, see if she could come over to Thanksgiving at the in-laws. The in-laws have agreed, but the argument has been that mom doesn't want to stay at their house. She wants to stay at a hotel, and I thought Brian was very keen on her staying over at his parents' place, but I guess I was wrong. My bad. Of course, I tried to get Brian to talk with her, since he seems to be more fucking aware of what's going on. But it's like, yeah, it's your mom. It's like, I don't have all these facts in front of me, apparently. So, fuck. Progress update number 5. Got the firing mechanism working. It's throwing the test projectiles a good distance. Turned out pretty nicely. The fittings between the grenade launcher and custom components are a bit loose. No proper lathe here, but at least it works. Now I need some actual black rock for the tests. I know there's some on sublevel 5, but the acting inventory supervisor doesn't get access to that floor. Next steps. Source black rock. Okay, that's the gun we're probably gonna have to pick up. Oh no, did not mean to open. Let's shut it. Let's shut it.
There was a crack in the lake house. The Marmonts had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant, went bad. The truth was controlled here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment. The contrived overlap rebounded on itself, compressing, compounding, reflecting and refracting. An urban legend and a murder in constant imbalance, cause and effect hopelessly entangled. Arranged wrong, the dream logic flawed. The feedback loop doubled and redoubled, out of control. The pressure kept building, looking for a release.
Okay. 0, 2, 1, 2, 1, 4. Oh, let's see. 0, 2, 1, 2, 1, 9. Okay, there. I can't read. Hello. Hello. To celebrate the variety of season 5s. Gentle rain. Non-allergies. Attention all staff. There's a significant amount of... Attention all staff. There's a significant amount of black rock missing from sublevel 5. I expect there's a misunderstanding and someone has taken it to another floor by mistake. If you did this, respond to this message and we will fix this problem. Black rock is a precious material. We have so much of it now. We only have so much of it now with the oldest house being closed. Hello, Carol. I have decided to reassign you from Project Ramus to Inventory Management. Your title will be changed from Senior Researcher to Acting Inventory Supervisor, effective immediately. You may find this change sudden, but I have no doubt someone with a nut allergy like yourself will prefer to work alone in the inventory booth than out in the open where any dangerous spies may be waiting to hurt you. Perhaps some hard work will keep you from making any more unfounded HR complaints. Regards, Dr. Jules Marmont, co-head researcher. I love that. Like, that is so fucking sassy. Like, ew. Oh yeah, this is totally a professional thing and not because I hate you. God damn. Ow.
Okay, this should get me down to sub-level 5. And this should get me past any other problems.
Change the black rock launcher by holding charge. Charge shocks go farther. Deal more damage. Black rock launcher requires a minimum charge to fire releasing. Okay, I want to get to the safe room and save first. Okay, it took me a moment to figure out how the fuck to use the nice, spiffy new gun. Game saved. Okay, couldn't see that. Shit.
Finally! It works on these bastards.
Yes, I used the boom boom stick. I'm sorry. Get to the fucking elevator.
Bingo. That keycard's gonna get me to sub-level 5.
Nope, good sir. I'm going to...
The Shadow had changed Jules Marmont into a hostile, paranatural entity. That made everything simpler. No arrest, no paperwork. I could put him down like the monster he was.
I would say that sounds cool, but it's either that or it's too forward. Ugh. Damn. Well, hello again, weird-ass painting.
The Marmonts were holding a painter here. Rudolph Lane. Does that ring a bell?
The shame of a man!
I think you are, or were, Rudolph Lane.
Himself! A self-portrait! Make them see!
Look, I might be able to help you. But I need information, cooperation.
No brush! Just
Okay. So, yeah, this weekend he wanted. No, we still hadn't decided if we'd be able.
Or see him on Saturday and we'll have dinner on Sunday.
Okay.
And we want sushi.
Yes. Love you. Oh, that's not good. Holy shit. What happens if we duck down here? I'm sorry that hubby, came to ask about important things during the point where the creepy pain screams at us.
Was dying. Both murderer and victim. Red hues ran down his hands. Was it scarlet? Or cadmium? Too vivid to be maroon. Names don't matter, he decided. Color was pure. Inspiring. For the first time in years, he wanted to paint. A self-portrait. To say goodbye. No.
Danny!
To
Danny!
make them remember. To make them see what they did.
Danny!
He slapped his hands against the wall to steady himself. He began from there. No brush, just himself. The strokes were crude, violent. The pain, misery, and hate he'd endured there. The fire in his eyes and hands and bones all spread into the shape of a man. It was quick. Natural. Like a heart attack. He slumped down to the floor, smiling at the anger he left smeared across the wall.
Is natural, like a heart attack. God damn! Damn, there's depression and there's where the fuck that shit is. Holy shit.
Sublevel 4.
Like today's the day where I experienced so much stress with the blog bot thing, and
Nice office.
it's also the day I felt more awake than before, so. Oh my god.
Come on.
Navigate the gap. Great. Know what's the best fucking thing for someone?
Black rock powder. Need to keep an eye out for more of these.
Know what the best thing is for someone like me with no sense of direction? Put them in a maze. That's not good. Oh! Oh! Fuck you, fuck, 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 fuck. Annual report, threshold, progress, and the Lake House's directive to understand and support the Lake House threshold and has improved this year. Research in the area of threshold energy detection and measurements have made great strides. See reports, blah blah blah, allowing us to work with the investigations department in the construction of an early warning system near the shore of Cauldron Lake. Exploring the relationship between the shadow and sources of light continues to be difficult without active threshold manifestations to test against. Additional means of containment and offensive measures against the shadow have similarly been difficult to develop without an active AWE through continued research into the threshold with no closer determination regarding their viability. The team has been testing frequencies for mandate. In summary, 2017 has been a successful year with further promising breakthroughs predicted for 2018. Hey Google, when was the game Control released?
Control's initial release date is August 27,
2019.
2019.
Okay, I thought this could have
maze.
been. Research mandate. Before Dr. Darling was lost in the lockdown of the oldest house, he tasked the Lake House with discovering the nature of the shadow and its ability to convert art into reality. During our diligent research into this phenomenon, it has become clear that Darling was not dreaming big enough, which leads us to the new goal of the Lake House and its talented staff to create a stable connection between the Cauldron Lake threshold and our own dimension. Oh great, someone's dick was too small. Great! Threshold traversal has only ever been possible inside the oldest house and occasionally during altered world events, though this is often an involuntary process. The Shadow's known attraction to art provides us the perfect opportunity to create the world's first controlled bridge between dimensions that can be safely traversed in either direction. A laboratory will be built on sub-level 5 where equipment related to linking with the threshold will be performed. This location will take full advantage of our proximity to Cauldron Lake. In this laboratory, we will simultaneously develop machinery that can connect with the AWE side and the lake and use art as the focal point to create the bridge. You're trying to control the uncontrollable. Great. Precise methods are yet to be determined, though teams will soon be formed to explore processes involving art and dimensional anchor, reality manipulation by art, and machine-assisted coupling. Signed, Dr. Marmont. So yeah, it's basically, oh yeah, we can control art. And that's the thing with art, it can't be controlled. It can't be contained.
September 13th, 2023. Notes regarding the concept of the tortured artist. A romanticized image of the sensitive artistic temperament, yes. But there may be truth in the cliche. It's no secret Rudolph Lane has been unhappy here for years. But the aggregate data shows his art's viability score trending upward over time. If Jules hadn't neglected to hold regular psychological exams, then we could have quantified the subject's emotional state, creating a sort of distress rating to compare against the art score. I'll make this a sub-goal of my study of Edward Booker. Once we set the variables and establish a control reading of his art and mental state, then we can begin inducing negative emotion. Limited food and water, perhaps. An increasingly tight living space. passes out too, he's lost his subject power. You need to be careful not to leave any sharp objects in Booker's cell.
Okay, so that was confusing, but she was basically saying, hey, we should do the whole tortured artist thing, but, you know, not leave any sharp objects because Jules is an idiot. Yeah. Let's start. Deluxe ground floor. Observation. Okay, yeah. Like chord 3 times. Okay. I just want to make sure I don't miss out on the Control promo thing. Control 2 promo. Okay. The definition of art is study. But you can't define art. To fully comprehend the threshold within Cauldron Lake, we must first understand the attraction to art. However, even the definition of art is as varied as the range of crafts that fall under the name. To that end, we must open a track of research dedicated to defining and quantifying art. I think throughout this whole expansion, I have really nailed my idea of you can't classify and quantify art, so I won't repeat myself. Ultimately, rendering the concept into a unit of measurement. Good luck, bitch! To begin, let's not try to understand humanity's definition of art, but rather Cauldron Lake's preferences. Past cases of Cauldron Lake's threshold affecting reality have centered on writing. Wake 2010. Cinematography is also suspected, though not directly confirmed. Zane 1970. What about other mediums? We will need to test the viability of painting, poetry, music, photography, sculpting, dance, and so on, not to mention the myriad of genres or methods within each medium. Now, I do sort of agree with her on this point, because you can't define art. And she's basically saying, yeah, you can't, but we have to quantify it somehow. So let's see what the Dark Presence is a fan of. Is it a comedy guy? Is it a musician? Is it a painter? What type of painting? I'll agree on that one. And what about crafts outside the most common artistic expressions? Does any act of creation on a high level of expertise merit the title of art? Baking, woodworking, etc. What about non-physical mediums? Why is music an art and philosophy is not? Is philosophy an art? It's one of the arts, is it not? But it's not considered art like music is. Anyways. Does something become art due to its medium, its quality, or perhaps simply through the intent of expression? Or an equation made up of all three? What would be the order of importance? What thresholds must each factor reach for the equation to succeed? Now, here's her problem. Is she's trying to quantify something that doesn't work like that. Yes, you can talk about this is a good horror, your personal preferences are what makes up a horror movie, what makes up the genre. But the thing is, a movie is still going to be art, regardless. You can only quantify things so much. I mean, there's some poetry, there's some writing that can't be defined as either poetry or prose. Like, it's just the nature of art to repel any categorization. Clearly, there's much to determine. We must begin with developing a methodology using a vast range of arts and general creative endeavors, both physical and mental, then find a way to test their potential connection to Cauldron Lake's threshold. Cauldron Lake is an enigma, with many layers to pull away if we are to understand it and ultimately bring it under control. The work will take years. I'd like to talk to Mom about figure out the Thanksgiving stuff, and I don't think Brian's going to contact her, so I'm going to have to, but, she's doesn't stay up late, so I sent her a shitload of replies explaining things. Follow report. On the morning of the musician held at the lake house for research purposes was discovered missing from her cell. Security footage of the cell from the night before was damaged by electrical interference of an undetermined nature. Known professionally as, had produced a song called 6 Deep Breaths during her time at the lake house that was considered very promising as research material by Dr. Marmon and Dr. Marmon. Somehow used her song to orchestrate her escape. Efforts to find were brief, with any wider search considered an unacceptable risk to the lake house's mandate of confidentiality. Oh my god, and Estevez, the character we're currently playing as, takes like 6 deep breaths and then continues on. Which means, was she able to affect Estevez in some minor way? Six is 3 plus 3, and not the lake house, but the oldest house really functions on the rule of 3.
The lake house was underwater. The Marmont's ambitions had finally been realized. Jules had dangled the painting like a lure and hooked an ocean. Their machines couldn't hold it. A fault in the system. The water rushed in, filled it until it was ready to burst. All their successes and failures had led them here. The work had made them into monsters, but the lake house was still theirs. It always would be. They could feel an outsider trespassing in their labs. "I know you're here," they called out to the dark. They hunted floor by floor. They wouldn't let the intruders stop their progress. This was their home, their beloved tomb beneath the waves.
What? I got one, and it was one of the ones that was marked as a diamond. 7 point something other people have gotten it. So I'll look more at that later. Oh. Letter from Darling. Diana. I just received a letter from Darling about a request you made to bring in live subjects. What were you thinking? Do you know how that looks? What did he say? Was it approved? No, he refused. You know, protocol does not allow this sort of thing. And he says he will be making a trip to the lake house to check in on us soon. Like we are children. This is very bad for our reputation, Diana. Please, if you have an idea like this come to me first. Diana, considering the details in the new page we have found, I believe we need to abandon the research into Alan Wake's writing. We must not endanger our staff. Dr. Jules Marmon. Don't pretend like you are worried about them, Jules. You're just looking out for your own ass. The fact that the pages are detailing future events means they are the correct method. We have to learn how to harness their power and dictate events to meet our goals, not Wake's, whatever those may be. The ATDs are producing better and better results. We just need to keep doing the work. No, Diana, I'm looking at the page right now. Constant imbalance, out of control, a crack in the lake house. If we continue with this research, we will lose our facility. Perhaps more than that. What is the point in succeeding if we are dead? I am ahead of research here, and I forbid you from proceeding. You can't forbid anything. You are not going to keep me from the most important work of my life. If you're too much of a coward to keep pushing ahead, then I'll finish what we set out to do here alone. We have plenty of ongoing lines of research. I suggest you pick one and leave Wake's writing to me. You always needed me more than I needed you. You know I can't hear you, right? Are you talking to me? Yeah, I can't really hear you. Hello, Dr. Marmont. I received your formal complaint about Jules' behavior. You claim he is maliciously keeping research material away from your team, but he says they have simply been misplaced. I understand you are frustrated, but I recommend giving his team a week or so to find the pages and return them to your team. If this issue persists at that point, then let's discuss your desire to escalate the issue. Okay, where was I there? Let's see. Understand if I recommend giving this team a week or so to find the pages and return them to your team. If this issue persists at that point, then let's discuss your desire to escalate this issue. Does that sound good? Simply Harry Kingston. What? Oh my god. How do we get the fucking... Lake House expansion walkthrough? One I'll hold in. Research archives and read the lake houses.
Deep breath, deep breath.
Throw snow on the computer to get.
Clock stopped.
Head back to the office and flick. Unlock the hard work. The lights will go out, and Jules won't. Lift will appear behind you, but you should ignore it for the time being. Return to the darkened office where you can watch more footage of Dr. Marmont. Okay, return to the darkened office where you can watch more footage. Make your way around the office. The lights look on. Alright, Lift will appear behind you. Okay. So what am I to do? Okay. Enter the passcode. Back out to the office and flick the switch. Okay. I'm really trying not to miss the whole control thing. Investigation team is currently ongoing to whether any staff of the lake house were involved in the disappearance. Investigation is currently ongoing to whether the subject in the song they created as a blank means of escape. All material related to and work produced by will be stored in the archive. Online checks for public reappearance are to be performed weekly. Known web addresses associated with in the past known addresses with Palatarian AWE activity. Oh my god. I bet I could probably go to this house. Oh my god. I think I recognize the URL. Hang on. Okay, I don't want to say anything until I was... Log. Okay, yeah. Okay. Okay, so the reason I was freaking out a little bit about this is an ARG, the blog's written by Sam Lake. You can check that out yourself because the examination of that blog is something separate entirely. I haven't read it myself, but I have, kept up with descriptions which are told by smarter people than me. But yeah, it's basically is an endgame of... So some of the Thomas Zane speculation is based on this ARG, this blog. And so that means the blog has been confirmed as canon. So now I can say, oh, this ARG, and it's canonical to the games. Okay. I'm just working on a really big Thomas Zane blog post, so... Yeah. Sorry, I just got super excited. I got super excited because I'm a nerd. If you didn't realize, I've been doing this. And I'm a nerd. Oh, and turn the switch. God damn, I'm gonna just... Switch. Ah! Let's do this. Oh, hello!
Some big experiment tomorrow. I can't find the details anywhere. That bastard is hiding them. All those years, he steals credit from my ideas and my work, and now he's scared of being plagiarized? Oh, that is really fucking rich, Jules. Oh, and he's reportedly misplaced the manuscript pages I need for my work. Suddenly, the exact pages that I need to reference have just vanished. He is actively impeding critical bureau research. I mean, if he can do that, then what is stopping me from going down to that lab? And I don't know, just inverting the amplifiers or misaligning the receivers or both. It's the same thing in principle.
Both of them are really exhausted.
This doesn't look like Lane's style. A different artist.
Nice paint though.
Switch cord. Quick lesson on light switch cords. If you find one, pull it 3 times.
Anyone who knows Control knows.
The Ocean View Motel is a dimensional intersection. The doors from the lobby can lead anywhere. But I didn't end up in the lobby this time, which was definitely unusual.
I like that. If you find a light switch, pull it. Do it. What's the worst that could happen? Oh hey, wasn't that the little symbol on the door we couldn't get through?
Panopticon? But the Panopticon is at headquarters. Yeah.
Congrats! You're in the oldest house. You drew the paintings. He's a good fucking painter.
I'm Agent Kieran Estevez, Federal Bureau of Control. Identify yourself.
I'm...
Say hello, jeez.
It's quiet.
Who are you?
It's been a long time since I've seen anyone.
There's a sign over there for the Panopticon. The Panopticon's only in New York, in HQ. Is this the oldest house?
I think that's where I am.
So you are inside the oldest house. Is anyone else alive?
I can't.
It's a waste of time. This is an FBC containment unit. Why is the Bureau detaining you?
Long
Where I
ass story,
belong.
ma'am.
Everyone I meet here is either a painting or a paracriminal.
Well, he was kidnapped and tested out like a lab rat by the FBC, so you know. No, he's not a fucking criminal. Yes, he did bad things, but he had to be broken to get to that point. Of course, we'll probably find out more in Control 2. Oh, excited for that to come out.
Hey, this is important. FBC headquarters went dark 4 years ago. What exactly happened in there?
We were attacked. No, no, not again. Not yet. No, 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 no.
Oh. Hey, stay with me. Stay with me.
Okay.
His guilt's eating him up. He's a horrible person, he's good, goddamn.
What attacked the oldest house? I need to know.
Something's changing. Outside. Can you feel it? I can hear it. It's getting worse. You can't stay, can you?
Hold on. For one, I need to know if it could...
He's going to show you.
Tell Jesse I tried. I really did.
Is that really the oldest house? Felt wrong somehow.
That was Dylan
Bring
Faden,
voices
Jesse
back to normal.
Faden's brother. And if you didn't know, Jesse is the protagonist of Control and also the new director of the FBC.
Oh, Jesus. 1, 2, 3.
Sublevel 5.
Oh, there's resources for me to pick up? Oh, this ain't good. Oh, shit. Oh, this ain't good.
The Marmots
Nope.
had opened the door into Cauldron Lake's threshold. It was forced. It was unstable. Shutting the experiment down was the only option.
Like it's gonna be that fucking easy. Okay. That's right, people, am I right? Shit.
Typical fucking morons. Why did you idiots think this was a good idea? Go.
Oh, fuck.
Shield's about to fracture.
Shit. Fuck. I want to say I had a plan, but I think we all know that's bullshit.
You know what the Marmonts did to you, to Rudolph Lane. I will do whatever I can to make sure this kind of thing doesn't happen again.
The putrid weight he could never wash away.
The threshold is the Marmonts are dead. I don't know if that's any sort of consolation, but it's done.
It was all by him.
Look, I'm sorry. I know you didn't make a choice here. It's not fair.
care, but I have to shut this threshold down before it fractures.
Oh, fuck. I thought the game had crashed for a second. Could the conversation have gone differently if I pressed things faster? But at least I tried. At least my consciousness is clean. Sometimes that's all you can do. Doesn't make things right, but it makes you better.
She watched her team detain Alan Wake and Ilmo Koski, stuffing them into black SUVs. She realized this was the moment Wake had been writing in the vision she had seen. The story was coming true. She pushed the thought out of her head. It had been a good tip, a way to find Wake. Nothing more.
Alan Wake!
After the Threshold event collapsed, I was back at Cauldron Lake. But for a moment, I was somewhere else. I saw Alan Wake there. He was writing about me finding him in Bright Falls, in the woods. It was a good tip. I called the surviving members of my team, and I told them to meet me there. You know, these cases, they never get less ambiguous or easier. This one, this was tough. Because protocol says entities like the Taken are monsters, threats. But the Marmots were monsters way before the Shadow got to them. So at the end of the day, what's the difference?
There's a darkness in all of us. That can be pushed. That can be manipulated. But yeah, if they coming up with Rudolph playing it.
Wrote so many things, wrote them for you and me. We're here standing on a precipice. We are ready to take a leap, but that only comes after.
But it seems
For this was the end scene.
how much was the Dark Presence really manipulating them to get live subjects? Because
Of my body of work. When I'll be long gone, you can hold this together, and you can take it or leave it. Everything that
but yeah, the getting live subjects was crossing a major line. I think that was the Dark Presence wasn't manipulating them. They were fucking themselves over. Yeah, sorry. And the Phanera persists. Because yeah, this Alan Wake 2 is very much the accumulation of all of Remedi's hard work and innovation over the years. Like every idea came into this thing. Like if nothing happened before this, they wouldn't be able to make this.
With my third eye open now, I choose to look back and see you've come so far. Yes, we had it all, and if nothing comes after, if the signal's lost along the way, we had a good run, gave birth to this universe. You can never come back here to this ledge to remember.
that just, hey, if you quit here, if you stop following along, that's okay. I don't know why I'm tearing up. It's just been a hard couple of days, okay? Like my sleep schedule and mental state have been like all over the place. End of an era. More things will happen. But yeah, this was a special moment in time nonetheless.
I gave Ed Booker a ride back to town, told him never breathe a word about this. I didn't even bother to take
Good,
a bigger
he
fish to
survived.
fry. And, that's it. So if you were thinking, Jesus, this lady's an asshole. Well, now you know why.
Well, I wouldn't use asshole, I would have used something stronger,
You've
but
only
yeah.
seen one case like this. I've seen a career's worth. I was just trying to spare you the headache.
You really don't remember Logan living in Virginia with me and David?
I remember you and David having problems. You needed a break. You and Logan moved to Watery and then Logan, oh, that awful thing happened. After you came back to work, I thought you'd be the perfect partner for this case, if you were willing to return to the area.
Okay. That's enough.
I'm trying to turn off the flashlight. Don't want to keep on fucking blinding the asshole. Let's see how long have I been streaming. Okay, I still have some time. Okay, no. Oh yeah, I went to the schedule. Okay, solved. Dave and I took a break and I moved to Watery with Logan. Which would be something easy for Alex to believe because he's such a pessimist, he had a horrible marriage, so he always thinks the worst. My life in Watery.
I never did any of these things. It's like some bad soap opera version of my life.
It's not me. The story says I left David and job for a trailer. This is not me. This is not my life.
The story is changing your memories. What you're remembering is fiction. Logan is alive. I'm not divorced. We never moved here. I remember the truth.
No. Wake or Scratch, whoever that was, said the story could be used to attack us. We all need to question what's real. With that said, how do we know the story isn't giving
She's
you
a fucking
false hope?
seer.
I can't convince them. I just need to change the story. The horror story is changing reality. It made it so my daughter died here, even though she's supposed to be back home in Virginia. Do you know if that's...
AWEs are localized distortions of reality. The area outside town might not be affected. Sometimes they expand, sometimes they fizzle out. If we can make sure it's the latter, your kid might be fine.
The whole thing is a nightmare. I can't let my family be torn apart.
Having family isn't easy in this line of work. The late nights, travel, alternate realities threatening their existence. My ex-wife couldn't take it.
Karen, you're better off without her.
Aww.
I am.
Aww. God damn.
This is the kind of case my ex hated. The ones that might kill me.
I can fucking understand that.
That's funny. The cases that might kill me were my ex's favorite.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm sorry about your brother, Ilmo.
Jaakko was all heart. He always went along with my ideas, no matter how stupid they were. Always
They are
happy to
really
help.
stupid.
I got carried away. I never think things through. It's my fault.
I realize it's a bad time. But I need you to tell me everything about the Cult of the Tree.
The cult is my craziest idea that ever worked. Look, what kind of a cult calls themselves a cult?
Exactly.
We protect Water in Bright Falls. We're the good guys. A secret
Hey,
neighborhood
Danny.
watch. Well, that was the idea anyways. Look, we've always known about the horror inside the lake. When any Taken come out, we kill them.
You don't turn people into Taken. You kill the ones who already have.
Dun dun dun. Oh, that's how you turn off the fucking. I'm glad I figured that out.
Ilmo said the cult kills Taken. Is he telling the truth?
Surplus deer masks buy in bulk. We've got a floater, a Taken on the shore. Call the gang Jaakko. We are going hunting. Cult of the Tree. Keeping the town safe since 2013.
Ilmo is telling the truth about the cult. They really were fighting the Taken. We're on the same side. If the cult is killing Taken, then why did Nightingale turn into one?
The ritual was
Party.
interrupted.
Invitation only. Wrong time, wrong place. Time to go, Jaakko. A job half done isn't done at all.
Nightingale became a Taken because the Bookers interrupted their ritual.
Ilmo. Nightingale was already taken. Cult's ritual would have stopped him, but was interrupted. That's nice. Ah, here we go. Cult ritual failed to destroy Nightingale because the Bookers interrupted it. Bastards. Ilmo, the Cult of the Tree targeted people already corrupted by the Dark Presence. Their goal was to protect the community.
Thanks.
Okay, yep. Rose Marigold, doop doop doop, Nightingale, what? Cult ritual. No, it's not. Cult psychology. Would that be it? No, I guess not. Ah, who's involved? Cult ritual. Shits and giggles. Cult goal. Cult of the Tree kills taken to protect Bright Falls and Watery. Ritual was meant to destroy Taken, not create them. Purpose of cult ritual was to kill Taken.
You were trying to kill Alan Wake. Why?
Nothing good has ever come out of Cauldron Lake. The nightmare that hit Bright Falls in 2010 was all because of his writing. And ever since then, pages of his stories are floating up from the lake, and monsters keep popping out. It's all him, Wake. And if we don't stop him, no one will.
Wake's evil doppelganger Scratch is the threat we're facing, not Wake. And I will stop him.
I've never heard of anyone called Scratch.
He's never heard of Scratch. Elmo, the cult found Wake's pages inside Taken and believed he was the cause. Cult thinks Wake is responsible for Taken, believes killing him will stop this. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. Nothing's good come out of ever's come out of Cauldron Lake, so why start now? I mean, it's flawed logic, but the thing is extremely logical at the same time. Cult wasn't working with Wake or Scratch, operating on their own.
How long has the cult been around for?
Certain folks around here have always known about Cauldron Lake. Before us, it was the Torchbearers. And when I inherited the mission, I wanted to call it a cult. It was genius.
It's like, I was an
Named
idiot.
half the work. Made people too scared to go into the woods at night. Business 101. Fear is a great motivator.
So is sex. Anyways.
I'm gonna deal with the situation, Elmo. But the town will need protection until we sort this out. I could use your help.
Right. Right. I'll round up the gang. Whoever's left. We won't let these fucking monsters hurt any more of our people. We'll do my brother proud.
Thank you, Elmo.
You were the better Cusco. Much better than me.
God, this game. God, it hits hard as shit. And we just this fucked up shit with Rudolph Lane. Fuck. That's terrible. And then we had to kill him. It was more peaceful. I don't know. I don't just going to walk to the jail cells to remember where the fuck they were, because obviously I can't navigate where shit. I still have some time. Actually, let's think for 2 fucking seconds there, because you see how long it takes me to read, and then I discuss, and then sometimes I get distracted, so yeah, let's not do that. Okay, good. Okay, that's where we'll begin next time. Now, since we've reached the very end of this stream, I will update you on my streaming schedule for the near future. Late tonight, we will be doing some more no commentary about, and last time I finally started romancing Kai, who's the only member you can romance, but you know, it's not like your boyfriend, girlfriend yet. It's only until after the game that you get together, so I still have time to fuck that shit up. Yay! Oh yeah, I have a dentist thing on my birthday. Oh, great. Anyways, and then tomorrow, I sadly won't be doing more Alan Wake 2. Remember, we do switch things around a lot here. But tomorrow, I will be streaming more Oblivion Remastered. So, you know, we're finally going to get to the end of the Mage Guild quest line. Yay, finally! Like, you can say whatever you want to about the Mage Guild quest line in Skyrim, but the Mage Guild quest line in Oblivion is so much worse. Like, oh, this is insane that this and this happens, well, at least it doesn't eat away your sanity. And if you do the Mage questline and fast travel, you do not know the pain and torment of the Mage questline in Oblivion, okay? Okay, just want to put that out there. It is really insane when you have to do all that legwork. But something I haven't done in a little bit is raid a random Twitch stream, so I'm actually going to do that now. We have time. Okay, and how this works is I go on Twitter, I pick out a random user, and ta-da. Let's see if this one works. Because sometimes people don't allow raids. You know, you must meet a certain requirement. And you know, that is A-okay. So I started to do the same thing. Let's see. Okay, I don't seem to be... Okay, I'm not able to find that channel. Let's see, is this one Astroth? Okay. Okay, start raid. Doop. Okay, so the random Twitch streamer I am raiding today is ASTAROTHK. And, you know, check them out. And until next time, whenever that may be, goodbye.